Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino well, I don't know if it's a 1,000-pound cider review or a cooler review. I'd say it's the 1,000-pound cooler review, maybe, because it's a mixture of a cider and a cooler. This is the apple-flavored version, but this is Outcider. So Outcider is spiked cider with vodka. So it is, it is a spiked cider blend. It's Canadian cider cut with vodka. Up at the top it says not too sweet, which I would expect because it's only 4% alcohol. Now that's weird to me. It says natural flavor, alcoholic beverage. Outsider is a trademark. Well, who's it a trademark for? Yes, I know it's a trademark. I figure it's a trademark. I don't know who makes it. Oh, it's Casden, Canada, in Brampton, Ontario. Questions? Call this number. Ingredients: carbonated water, vodka, glucose fructose, cider, malic acid, sodium sorbate, citric acid, natural flavor, potassium sorbate, potassium benzoate, and caramel. Now, is that caramel color, or is it just caramel itself? But let's see, we have malic acid, which will make this sour. We have sodium citrate as a preservative, citric acid, which will just help hold in some vitamin C, natural flavor, potassium sorbate as a preservative, and potassium benzoate as a preservative. Glucose fructose, so sugar, vodka. Like, what's your cider made out of? Is it actual cider, or is it all just flavors? Like, I get angry when I do these reviews because I read these fucking ingredients lists and they get me angry. Okay, so you have vodka. Is it a potato vodka? Is it a corn vodka? Is it a what's your vodka made out of? Tell me what is in this, because vodka can be made out of so many different things. Yes, most people know it as a potato-based spirit, but not many vodka producers anymore actually use potatoes for it. Your cider, again, it could be a perry. It says apple flavored, but there's natural flavoring in this. So this could be like a white grape and this could be like a white grape and pear cider, and with natural apple flavors to it. So some slight white head. Lots of watermarks on the glass. Straw gold color. So just like most ciders, so I'm going to go with that with just caramel color, just to give it that little yellowy tinge to it. Scent. Okay. For something that says not too sweet, this smells a lot like Summersbees. It's almost like a Macintosh and Red Delicious apples, like pure up, skin and flesh, with a tiny touch of like green apple flesh in there. Smells pretty good. Let's try it. Cheers. You know what? Okay. Only two problems with this. It has a lot of sugar content. It's not too sweet, like the can says, it's not too sweet, but there is a lot of sugar content in it. And the second problem is, because of that sugar content, it's only 4% alcohol. So if you're not drinking to be just social, if you're drinking to get drunk, it's not the greatest product for you, because this will give you a supreme hangover. You can tell just by how sweet it is. Those are the two negatives I'm going to give it. Third negative I'm going to give it is the not fully not fully explicit ingredients list. Now, on to the positives. It tastes fucking great. It really does. The natural flavors and the cider outweigh the taste of vodka completely. The vodka's so watered down you wouldn't even know there's vodka in it. So the vodka is really much like the water that it was named after now. It's just there. Flavoring. 3 bits of flavoring here. Full on Macintosh and Red Delicious apples. Full on, like you're eating an actual. You took a giant chunk out of the apple. You're getting that that flesh. You're getting that slightly dryness out of the skin. Next, add in a little bit of like green apple Jolly Rancher. Just a tiny touch of it. Just balance out that sweetness. Yeah. Macintosh, Red Delicious, and Green Apple Jolly Ranchers. And then all of that fades to just a dry skin taste, the skin of an apple, just that drying. For any of you that have actually ate, like your kids, you cut an apple up for your kids, and your kids eat just the flesh, and you don't want to throw out the peel with that little bit of flesh on it. I'll eat that, and that's where I get that apple peel flavor. That almost like no flavor at all, kind of mouth drying flavor. But it is what it is. Out of 10 on this, I'd probably give it a 7. I could see myself buying this again. Again, it would have to be a social drink because it's so low ABV that you wouldn't want, but so high in sugar that you wouldn't want to drink many of these at a time. But it's also so low ABV that you could drink a bunch of them at a time, as long as maybe, I'd say between each one you drink 2 or 3 bottles of water to help your body flush out all that sugar. Yeah, out of 10, yeah, I'd give it a 7. Give it a 7 for sure. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. This was Outsider Apple. And I have a berry version, too. But with how sweet the apple version is, I'm kind of scared of the berry one. Well, we'll go finish that while we play our video games. Bye, guys.